You showed us the love for their Tune Area and Swarm, and it's starting to look like you're going to show the same love for their full EP, man, that just came out. This rocks. So Caesar is with me, and I am so glad to have you here on Real Rock Nights. How are you, Caesar?
I'm doing well. Shep. How are you?
Well, if I don't choke on my own saliva, I'm doing okay. So, are you gearing up for that adrenaline rush of live shows again?
Yeah, we are definitely. I'm sure, as a lot of people in the world are, beyond excited about doing that again and getting out there and connecting with people. On a real level, is that, as we're fans, and we actually did some behind the scenes stuff too, as far as like doing like a live recorded show. But we don't think that there's any substitute for the real thing, and we can't wait to get back out there again.
Getting out, kissing hands, shaking babies, the whole thing, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I have my own ideas, but I want to hear from you. What do you feel makes Zero Ethereum unique? Why should fans check out one of your shows here soon?
In a live capacity?
Yes.
I would say that we definitely bring a lot of raw energy, and after that, it's just kind of we really want to put this huge wall of sound into the audience, and so we care a lot about putting everything forward, and like with as much power as we can, and really giving the audience something to enjoy and immerse themselves in. And we also are big fans of light shows and that kind of thing. We have tons of future ideas if we can get there, of course, with fans' help, where there's all types of things that we can do. But even at this stage, we're bringing our own light equipment and stuff like that with, and we think that adds another dimension.
Cool. So giving everybody the whole immersive experience kind of deal. Now that kind of corresponds with one other thing I wanted to talk about with you. What is the deal with all the animation? You got the 3D rendering animation in your videos. You have 2D animation. Now, what's the story behind that? There's got to be something.
Well, when we started it was kind of a response to us not being able to all get together with the director that we had originally talked with, and the whole COVID thing happened, and it really made us shift gears and think about different ways. We didn't want to do like a, no offense to a lot of people, but we didn't want to do like those typical, like, hey, we're in a warehouse, we're playing
like the performance video.
Yeah, it's not really our thing. So because of that, we still wanted to tell stories behind, within the music video and make it interesting. And this was the best way to do it at that time. So we started with a couple, and we really enjoyed the process, and we found that this is a way that we're trying to build this kind of fictional multi-universe in the back of the music. And this was a way to start doing that. So we're introducing these characters that you see in the Translucent video, for instance, or the Joke video, or of course Swarm, that are starting to broaden our general universe, and gives us ammo to keep building.
Okay, why the change from the 3D rendering to the 2D for Joke?
Yeah, that was just a stylistic idea, really. I mean, it's one thing where we like to change things over. If we like a type of video, if we like a type of idea, we run with it. And although 3D certainly has its benefits, and the look is kind of a little more slick, 2D allows you maybe to do a few more things in an interesting way that you might not be able to at least get across in a cool way in 3D form. In 3D form, shall I say, and within a budget that's, you know, not five figures
Not
or whatever,
astronomical.
or yeah, if you're not a Marvel, you know, or something like that. Yeah.
Taking
So
out a loan to do our new video.
yeah, exactly. We're not quite there yet. So yeah.
Now, I've known some other people that have done the same thing as far as the videos, put some animation in them. That was because they knew of somebody or had somebody in the band that had those talents. Is that the same with Zero Theorem? Do you have somebody behind that that is either in the band or a really, really close friend?
No, we have nobody that are close friends except for the guys that we've been working with now, to be honest with
Okay. All right.
and those guys kind of have we're going to be working with them again, a lot of them, and the videos in general are something where we like to give different people opportunities as well, and see, you know, what we can do on that front. So I find it, you know, we work with one producer. You know, Kane is our guy, and so this gives us a way to kind of go in different directions and work with different people in that facet. And so, no, I wouldn't say that we have anybody in the band or anything. We're just very into, of course, science fiction and film and animation and all that as well ourselves. So we definitely have a hand in the process, and so.
Okay, that totally makes sense then. I didn't know if you had somebody in the band, if that was the reason that you started going that way and then creating these characters. And we're speaking with Caesar of Zero Theorem right now. And as he told me a little while ago, it's Caesar, just like the ranch dressing. It's not. I've had people like pronounce your name Caesar. I've had people pronounce your name Caesar. I'm like, okay, what is this dude's name? Okay, I'm just gonna ask him how I pronounce the damn name. Caesar, have you always been a singer-songwriter, dude?
I wouldn't say that I've been a songwriter for as long as I've been a singer. The singing came in high school, you know.
Okay.
That's where it kind of began. Where
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You weren't a choir geek, were you?
No, I was not. I was not.
Okay, because I was. So I was gonna feel a camaraderie with you.
No, but I did have a friend that was in it. That he's actually the guy that showed me to my eventual high school bandmates. So that's kind of interesting in that way. But I was just messing around and singing somewhere, and I got pulled into band practice, and I eventually, you know, uncomfortably displaced the original lead singer at the time. And so,
like, wow, you're so much better, man.
Yeah, he didn't think that, but all the other guys did. So that's what happened there. But yeah, it was that was my first experience, you know. And then it's just like everybody else, man, singing in the car, singing in the shower, and you know, you get better and better, right? So
well,
yeah.
Depends. Now, you know, my cat starts whining and howling.
So now, when your cat starts whining, does that mean that it's worse or better? Because I can't tell sometimes.
Well, I'm guessing that she thinks that I'm meowing or something. I don't know. So I would think that it's not that good.
I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe they like it, you know, so it could be that.
So you guys are based out of LA. Now, is everybody from the LA area?
Originally, a lot of us are displaced. I'm from Chicagoland. Jake's from Indiana. You know, and we have a lot of guys just from different spots. I think Eloy's from San Antonio. So we have a lot of people from different places that all kind of ended up here. Now all those guys have been here longer than I have personally.
Okay. That was the next question.
Yeah, they've been here longer, and I've just been really fortunate to work even with people that fill in for a show or for a tour or a week on a tour. I've been real fortunate to have a very talented and professional and very cool group of guys to always work with. So yeah, I've been very lucky that in the music scene in LA, there's been enough good and cool people, and now we've been working together a while now.
Oh, it's good you're not like working in porn or anything.
Yeah,
So did you head
anything can happen, right? So you need
anything
to,
can happen?
yeah, I'd rather do Uber or something, but yeah.
So when you went out to LA, was it one of those deals where I'm gonna make some of myself, I'm gonna be a star kind of thing, or were you just doing it day by day?
Yeah, I think it was a little of the day by day thing, but we definitely moved here outside of course, the weather's quite different. Um,
Yeah,
we moved
yeah, I bet.
outside of that, we moved for music. We did move for music, and we said
Okay.
let's give it a go because we thought we had something. So and that's what we're doing now is just pushing every day. I mean, even though I moved here 5+ years ago, we've only had, area was like the first song and it came out in 2017, 18. So, it's not that long,
Yep,
really
that's
to
true.
be around and a band. And so, sometimes I forget about that. And we do want to continue to push and push hard, but it's difficult obviously in this business, but if the fans keep supporting us, we're going to keep going.
That's one of the things when you have the fan support, and then also when you have the talent. It's time goes by so fast, man. It's like you said, Area 51 one our area. Why was I
Yeah,
saying
that's
Area
well, I know
51?
why you're thinking 51.
Yeah, okay, all right,
It makes
video.
a lot of
Got
sense,
it.
actually.
but
But
like you said, area 2017, 2018, and it's only 2021.
right,
But
but we all kind of
you
got screwed
guys,
one year, but
well, that you have that thing that connects with fans, and you have that sound, and then you also change stuff up. You're not like uh I don't want to be an ass and say like a one-hit wonder or anything like that to others who are one-hit wonders,
sure,
but
sure.
you don't have the exact same sound in every one of your songs. Hell, there's people from the 80s that were top 40 people back then that are trying to get into rock now because, well, first of all, I think they're older. Some of them are female, they've lost their looks, and they're like, well, I'm going to transition to rock. But then I hear the song, I get excited when I see the name. I'm like, oh, cool. She's doing something again. Awesome. And then I listen, and it's like the same 80s bullshit. And it's like your sounds change depending on depending on the message you want to get across. Am I getting that? Am I getting that right?
You're absolutely right, and it's definitely part of, and thank you, and it's definitely part of what we're trying to do. We don't really have the interest of doing the same thing over and over again. So we want to expand, and our new music that we're working on now is more of that. We're pushing, the heavier metal envelope a little bit. We're pushing
Okay.
the industrial envelope a little bit. And that's it's always, I saw it, I always cite this, but, and I'm paraphrasing, but I remember that Phil Anselmo was asked, what do you think I should do? He said a million people ask him what kind of band they should start, and he always says, well, what do you like? And it should be all that kind of, mushed together. And the problem with us is we like a ton of stuff, right? From the alternative rock, industrial, electronic, metal,
Okay.
death metal, all of it, So because of that, we're not interested in staying in a box. We're interested in kind of expanding. And in 2021, I feel like it's almost better that way because there's so many avenues in streaming now to get your music out or to the right folks that might like that song. So yeah, I think it has to do with the message and what you're trying to convey within the song, and then it has to do with the song itself. How is it made up, and how do you how do you approach it?
Okay, that I love hearing that you don't want to like stay locked up in that box and expand for the simple fact that uh, I'm sure you've noticed just as I have in about I want to say the last year and a half, genres are really crossing.
Big time.
It's like
Yeah.
everybody is widening their scope, and it seems like their minds are almost being opened up or something. It's like, hey, wait a minute, I can try. Let me try this. Let me try that. So you
Yeah.
hear crap from people you would not. You're like, are you serious? He did that? Whoa,
Yeah.
that rocks.
Definitely.
So
I agree. Yeah.
I love hearing that you don't want to be locked in a box like that. That rocks. That's real. That's good for the fans. That's good for listeners like me. I love that, man.
It's good.
ZeroTheoremBand.com is your website, and you guys, as I was reading, I was like, damn, man, all the Spotify playlists that your stuff is on, and what Pandora, Apple Music. You're on all the socials, aren't you?
We are, yeah. We're all around. You could find us pretty much on anything you can look for. I mean, SoundCloud, we've updated. Anything, all the major ones like Spotify, Apple, and Pandora, and Tidal. Deezer. We're on all of them, man. So it's for us. It's just about getting out there and being able to be heard. And when people like you or other fans would share our music, it means everything, because nowadays with so much music out, it's difficult to break through. So we definitely appreciate any kind of love we get, or any kind of follow, or all that stuff makes a difference.
Okay, well, hey, you gotta. I'm a music sure on steroids, man. So I just pay the thousands a year to like actually play your shit legally.
Thanks.
See, huh?
I said thanks.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, you're not just downloading it. Thank you very much for being here, Caesar. I really, really appreciate it. Real Rock Nights is your show. Okay. I told that to all the bands that come on. You got something you want to promote, you got something you want to get out there, get a hold of record reps, whatever, and get it here. I'll get audio up on the website. I'll get video on. Hell, I'll even just talk about it. And it's
I
your show.
appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely.
So thank you so much. And last thing I want to ask you is what song I was going to play Translucent, but I actually want to know from you, what song would you like me to play out of our interview?
You could play Translucent. I haven't actually played it in a while, and I think that would be a good one.
Okay. All right. Well, here is a taste of Zero Theorem. This is Caesar and the boys, so to speak. This is Translucent. It's on Real Rock Nights right here, right now.